So go ahead and click that share button. And just a reminder, I don't know if you saw last week's episode, but just by clicking that share button, just by clicking that share button, you will get entered into our monthly giveaway. Just make sure that that's set to public, or you can comment shared after you share it on the bottom, just so that we don't miss you. So we're starting to get some people tuning in now. So if you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, so every episode, yes, we are in nature. Every episode, we feature a product. So today's featured product, if you can hold that for me.
Yeah.
Today's featured product is our limited edition deodorant, which I personally am absolutely obsessed with at the moment. It is a blend of grapefruit and clove. Now, I don't know about you, but if you live somewhere that's warm and you sweat, or you have you get a little smelly, this stuff is great for BO. I'm just saying. It is perfect. It has the perfect sweetness, but a little hint of spice. But yes, this is our limited edition deodorant, and we're gonna be featuring this. It's gonna be on sale, 10% off until tomorrow. So you guys actually have 2 days to get this deal. 10% off, and this, like I said, this is a limited edition. So you want to get this while we have it in stock. But like I said, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm already on my second bar, my second tube, and
It is really good.
I'm just so in love with it. So definitely go check it out. Grapefruit and clove. It's definitely an interesting mix. When we were picking the scents, it was so unexpected. My daughter is pouring water all over herself. Oh my god. But it's okay, it's just water. When we were mixing the smells, I mean, it was kind of it's definitely different, but I mean, it blends so well. I mean, if you get this, you're gonna love it. But like I said, I'm really feeling this limited edition. So go and snag yours now.
It is on sale.
Yes, 10% off until tomorrow. So you guys have an extra day. Usually we just do it for today. But today you're gonna have 2 days to move out. And 1 second here, I'm gonna move this child.
So the price that you're seeing right now is not the sale price. That's our regular price. But once you click those links, it'll take you to our Etsy page, and on our Etsy you'll see that it is on sale, 10% off. Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool. So today we also want to talk a little bit about going zero waste.
Yeah.
So as you can see, if you've never seen our products before, they are all in compostable packaging. We are all about trying to eliminate single-use plastics. And some of you maybe are already into this, but maybe some of you have never even really thought about how much plastic waste there is. So we just wanted to kind of start by just giving some tips for beginners, because it can feel really overwhelming, and it can be like a lot to start. So my first piece of advice is start small. Don't try to do it all at once. Don't try to overwhelm yourself with everything, and use up what you have. So get it in your mind, okay, this is something that I want to do, and when you're ready to do it, and whenever you're ready to do it, use up the rest of your stuff. Start just kind of start there, because there's no reason to waste something if you already have something that's in plastic. It's already done. It's already purchased. Let it go.
Yeah, use it
Use it up. And also, just in general, don't stress about being perfect. So it's not, if anyone who's in the community has probably seen different memes and stuff that say, it's not about one person being zero waste or being plastic free perfectly. It's about the whole community. It's about everybody doing what they can and doing their part, and what's actually feasible for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because in a lot of states, some states, they have, you can leave your compost outside and somebody comes and picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some people live in areas that are a little bit more progressive.
Some people have access to recycling and other things.
Recycling even.
Or they stopped picking up a lot of the recycling, where I live.
Okay.
And so, like, I take a lot of it to my mom's, which, you know, I'm thankful that I have, but not everybody has those resources.
Yeah, definitely.
What other tips did you have, Elena?
Oh, what did I have on there?
There, you had some,
Some stuff I have to say. Think about, just becoming more aware of the single-use items that you use every day. So, like, just like taking an inventory of what comes into your home. So, like, do you use plastic wrap? Do you use Ziploc baggies? Do you use water bottles? Like, do you get your water bottle? What else did I have on here? Plastic silverware.
Yes.
Just anything like that. So just like start there and
Like
see,
observing it first.
just seeing how much plastic comes into your home. And I guarantee once you are like mindful of that, you're gonna really want to start to kind of minimize those things. Don't like tackle it all at once, because you will lose your mind.
Yes. You will feel so bad.
Yeah, and like, you know, you've lived a certain type of way for so long, to just like automatically just like get rid of things, it's really, really hard. So, you know, maybe you start with one thing. Maybe you start with, you know, switching out the Ziploc baggies for reusable baggies. Or, you know, instead of getting bottled water, buy a canteen. It's just some really small things, just so that you don't get overwhelmed. Just like Jess said, start small and just take that inventory of what you're actually bringing into your home and into your life, and just being mindful of how you can kind of lessen the use of those products, and just start it slow. I mean, it's really a process. It's really a way of life.
Yes. It's a whole different thinking.
It really is.
Pattern.
And like, it is a way of life. It's and whenever you're changing your life, it's hard, you know, switching things that you've done forever is really hard to do. So
one thing I like to do is like I said at the beginning, like, use up what you have. And so with doing that, with doing that, you know, then as you're running low on something, then you can start to notice. And this is one thing that I've been bad about, like, lately is, and I just made this change, but my hard one was toilet paper.
Okay.
Because it comes wrapped in plastic.
Oh,
and
man,
every time, I know there's better options. In my brain, I know there's better options, but they're like things that you have to order online. So I can't just go to my local store. And so, you know that, like, I wait until I'm on my last roll, and then I'm like, oh, I can't now, because I don't know how long the shipping's gonna take. So if you can start to notice, like, hey, I'm starting to run low on this, if you aren't like me and you don't wait till the last second, then you can do a little research on what's available. And that's part of what we're trying to do, is we're trying to make some of this stuff really easily available. Like, your basics, your necessities.
All
like,
together
yes.
on one site.
Yes. But there's so much more than just, we would love to offer it all. We can't offer it all. And there's so many other small changes you can make. Even just being kind of thrifty. It's not even about buying things. It's kind of about finding new innovative ways to use things.
Yeah, definitely. Can I touch on something?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so like jars. Oh my God. If you're in this movement, jars are like your best friend. Like, you need jars for everything. So,
and you get them every time you buy
stuff.
stuff.
And it's like, I didn't even realize that when I'm buying my pasta sauce. You know what I mean?
I bought jars.
I bought jars too.
Why was I buying jars?
I know. So, like, you get these jars of pasta, and then what do? If you either recycle them or throw them away. So what I started doing is keeping a lot of them, washing them out, and reusing them, because you can store pasta in them. You can, if you're lucky enough to have a zero waste store around you, you can use those to like get your pasta in, get your grains in. I like to use them for like coffee and like put my teas in, and my herbs in the jars, but they're perfectly fine to reuse. You know, you just take the sticky label off and you're fine. But I mean, just like, whatever you bring into your home, like I take an inventory and I'm like, oh my God, this is mine now. Like, takeout is probably the hardest thing. Like, I mean, we almost had a really severe accident here. But, you know, if you could take out, you know, reuse the containers and use them as, you know, to go containers. I use them for my daughter's snacks and things like that. But, you know, just be mindful of what you bring in, and just know that you can reuse it. You can reuse it. Just consider it yours now.
true. So it can be really big, and it can be really overwhelming. And as we do more episodes, we're going to continue to talk about different things in more depth on how we do things. And so this was like really intended to be like, if you're starting out, like the main takeaway is start small. Do not feel guilty for the things you can't do. There are things
Yes.
that you can't do, and it is what it is. We don't all have access to some of the stuff that other people have access to. So whatever you do, feel really good about what you are capable of doing, and do not get hung up on the stuff that you can't do or that you're not ready to do. It's okay to not be ready. Again, it's not about one person being plastic free perfectly. It's about the whole community realizing that we use a lot of plastic, and there are ways that we can reduce that without drastically changing our lives or stressing ourselves out, because life's stressful. We don't need to make it worse.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely don't be hard on yourself, because you can only do what you can do. So,
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Natalie.
what'd she say?
She said you ladies look lovely today.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. So I think that was pretty much all we had for today. Again, if you are just tuning in, even if the video is coming to an end, please still hit that share button. If you click that share button, you will be entered into our monthly giveaway. Make sure that you type shared so that we see that. We do these drawings live here once a month. We just had one for April last week. If you want to catch that, that's on our Facebook. And also the link that's on the screen, our limited edition, is on sale for tonight and the rest of tomorrow. So take advantage of that. It is a limited edition.
10% off grapefruit and clove deodorant.
So good.
Yes, it's so good. You have to try it, guys.
All right. Well, we'll see you next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.